Hey, Gorlies! It's Alana.
And Billy.
How are we doing today?
Swell.
It's nice and warm outside. It's sunny in Tennessee. So let's say it's shunny in Tennessee.
It's shiny in Tennessee.
It's like warm. It's like 60 something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the day after Christmas for us. But y'all are going to see this on New Year's.
Woo!
Like on New Year's Day. So
Yeah.
Happy New Year's. It is
Happy
2025.
Oh.
That's insane.
Ew, ew, ew.
Guys, me and Bailey are turning 20 next
Ew,
year.
shut up. Nasty.
We were born in 2005. We're entering into a new decade.
Yes.
And into the new decade, we are going to maybe get a new diagnosis today.
Yes.
That's a good little transition into that.
Yeah. New decade, new diagnosis.
Yes. We're going to be taking the RAADS Autism Test.
Yeah.
Now, before we take this is not meant to be offensive. Hassan did it. If Hassan can do it, so can we.
Yes. Yes.
Do you like that? That's my oh my gosh, my knee just popped. Did
Why
you
am
hear
I
it?
not surprised?
It just went, You know, we just went to
Oh
Dunkin'
my god.
and we took,
Fink and Sissy. Sissy is Fink's
Sissy.
best friend.
and they were singing Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga.
No, but first they were singing the Apatapata song.
Apatapata. And then we started showing them Sticky.
For like 5 seconds. I'm like, this is awful!
It's really not that bad.
Compared to other stuff, no.
And
I'm a
then
fan.
we were listening to Die With A Smile, and then Bailey decided to turn it off before the ending.
Yes.
Because she's rude.
It's because they wouldn't let us listen to Sticky.
Yeah.
So, like, it's only fair.
So, if you don't know what the RAADS test is, it's like an indicator, like, you should probably go get tested for autism. I took this, I think, about a year ago. And I got 113.
I don't remember what I got when I took it.
So, I saw that literally today. I went out to breakfast, and I was going through pictures that I had sent to someone because I was trying to find something, and it showed me my autism score. And I got 113. But we're about to explain the scoring before we take the test. So if you have a 25, you're not autistic. 25 or less, you're fine. If you get a 50, not that...
Okay, also, like, not that being autistic is a bad thing.
No, it's not. It is what, like...
I
it's
feel like
fine.
most people are actually autistic. Because, like, you know, it's a spectrum.
Probably.
So, like...
If you get a 50, you have some autistic traits, but not likely autistic. Yet some autistic people, this is in parentheses, yet some autistic people score as low as 44. If you get a 65, the minimum score at which autism is considered. At 90, you have stronger indications of autism, although non-autistics may score as high. 130, the mean score of autistic people, strong evidence for autism. If you haven't watched Hassan do it, Hassan got a 127.
So not quite, but basically
He's there. He's there. 160, it's very strong evidence for autism. 227, the maximum score autistic people acquired in Retivo's seminal paper on the RAADS-R. It's a paper that's basically like, if you get this score, you're basically very autistic. And then if you get a score of 240, it's the maximum possible RAADS-R score. So that means you probably have autism. Now, let's read their note. Do note that no single test is conclusive, and not every autistic person is necessarily scores above the defined threshold on each test. If you score low on the RAADS-R but still think you could be autistic, try taking a few other autism tests. So it's not saying that, like, if you get a score, you are autistic. It's just saying you seem a little bit more likely, and that's okay. So we're going to go and we're going to take this test together. And we're gonna have a good time, okay, guys?
It's gonna be fun. And if y'all want to, we'll have a link in the description and you can take it with us.
Yeah. So, the first question is, I am a sympathetic person. True now and when I was young, true only now, true only when I was younger than 16, or never true?
I would say true now and when I was young.
I would too. I often use words and phrases from movies and television in conversation. Yeah.
I do, but it's like often. That's like the one thing. It's like because it's not like
Oh, I do it all the time.
excessive. I mean, maybe I do. I just don't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just like try. I feel like the options for answers are weird.
Yeah. I'm often surprised when others tell me I've been rude.
No.
I'm a very rude person. And like I know I'm rude.
Okay, the thing is like people assume that I'm rude.
I assumed you were rude.
Yeah, but the thing is like I never spoke, so it's like when I
Your
speak I'm not
silence is
rude. Oh, that is very true.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I talk too loudly or too softly and I'm not aware of it. Yeah.
Probably say when I was younger I always talked quieter than I thought.
You still talk very quiet. But are you aware that you talk quietly?
Yes.
Okay.
I wasn't aware when I was younger.
Okay. I often don't know how to act in social situations. Do you know how to act in social situations?
I mean, yeah, but like depends on the situation because it's situational.
Do you know how to act in
Yes.
normal social situations?
I would assume so. Yeah. I feel like you doubt me. Do I?
Okay.
Do what?
Do what you want to do.
Well, now I'm doubting myself.
I said I do know how to act in social situations.
I'm gonna say when I was younger than 16.
I can put myself in other people's shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hard time figuring out what some phrases mean, like you are the apple of my eye. Do you struggle with that?
You are the apple of my eye.
I did when I was younger.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't understand like idioms.
Right, like.
It's raining cats and dogs. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why we say that. Like, why can't you just say it's raining really hard? Like,
I mean, it means the same thing.
Yeah, but like, why? I just didn't understand why we were using that.
Like, why can't we just be like upfront?
Yeah.
It like adds flavor.
But like, why?
It's a little like salt.
Why? You don't need it to add any of that.
Because it's interesting.
No. I only like to talk to people who share my special interests.
No.
I don't like talking to people if we don't have anything in common and if they don't like the things that I like.
That is very true. But like, only.
I only like to talk to people who share my interests.
Okay.
I don't like talking to new people. Like, I actually hate it. Like, I hate meeting new people. It's so awkward.
It is, but then like once you get to know them, it's okay.
I didn't like getting to know Bailey because it was really stressful. I don't like getting to know people. It stressed me out.
It is really stressful, I will say that.
It stressed me out. I was like...
Well, we were also stuck in the same chemistry class, so... Okay, I don't get why they don't make longer straws.
Oh, no.
Okay, we're gonna do like a quick hot take section. Okay, why doesn't Duncan make longer straws? Like, they need to make... What the freak? I'm trying to censor myself, guys. Girl.
I can't
It's like an
reach it.
oxygen mask.
I can't.
Yeah, because your tongue's not long enough. You got a small tongue.
I was about to make an inappropriate joke, but I'm not going to.
You're gonna make more work for me. Okay, question 9. Girl.
Hold on, I
Lock
gotta
in.
get back there. Oh, shoot. Fiddlesticks!
See what I have to deal with on almost daily basis.
So, I focus on details rather than the overall idea. I don't really focus on what's going on, in all honesty.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no.
Like, someone's explaining something to me, and I just gotta sit there and I'm like,
Yeah.
I have no idea what they said. Does that make me sound like a bad person?
No. No.
Allie snapped us.
I would say no, just because, like...
I said never true because I don't focus on details or the overall idea.
So you just don't focus.
I don't pay
ADHD.
attention. See, my thing is, I don't think I'm autistic. I just think I have ADHD.
Because, like, I do focus on details, but I'm not, like, nitpicky.
I always notice how food feels in my mouth. This is more important to me than how it tastes. I do notice that I don't like how food feels in my mouth sometimes.
Okay. Like, I can understand for certain foods.
Like, I don't like it. But especially when I was younger.
I missed my best friends or family when we were apart for a long time. Sometimes I offend others by saying what I'm thinking, even if I don't mean to.
What'd you put?
No.
Oh. I don't want to say what I put that.
No, yeah. Miss gets in arguments on Instagram.
Well, oh, it's on the...
Just backhanded my windshield. Get your mitts off my car. Don't draw another penis on my car. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Next question. I only like to think and talk about a few things that interest me. Say when I was younger. Here now and when I was young. I'm answering for you. I'd rather go out to eat in an restaurant by myself.
Yes. Do you not like going out to eat by yourself?
Not really.
Oh, I love it. I don't like it. Yeah.
I understand. Because, like, it's just, like, you time.
Yeah, I think I'm surrounded by people so much.
Yeah.
Like, I was also kicked out of being in my room all the time. Mom said I can't isolate anymore.
Oh, no.
I cannot imagine what it would be like to someone else.
I cannot imagine what it would be like to be someone else.
Oh.
I can.
I was confused. I thought it said I can.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Wait a minute.
I have been told that I am clumsy and uncoordinated. True now and when I was young.
I feel like I'm not that clumsy now.
I have a huge bruise on my ass because I ran into something the other day.
What did you run into?
I don't know. I think it was like the edge of my bed. And I ran, like, you know, like I have that like blue thing like sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
I ran into that on my ass and I have like a bruise.
No.
Others consider me odd or different.
I'm quirky. Define odd.
True now and when I was young.
Okay. I can acknowledge that.
I understand when friends need to be comforted.
Do I know how to comfort them? Depends on the situation.
I'm very sensitive to the way I'm very sensitive to the way my clothes feel when I touch them. How they feel is more important to me than how they look. Really?
No.
Oh, microfiber towels are like the bane of my existence.
Like, don't get me wrong, I hate the way that they feel too.
And like felt.
Cotton balls.
Oh.
Pulling them apart.
One time I was having like a panic attack because I could feel my clothes on my body.
I remember
I was
that.
on the phone with you and I
Yeah.
was crying.
Yeah, no, because you hung up and then you were like, I'm naked. You texted me, I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't know why I was having a panic attack because of, like, I had
You had just gotten off work.
I had a really bad day at work, and then, like, I could feel the clothes on my body, and then I got overstimulated, and then I cried.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, okay, did you, like, ever do those, like, crafts in, like, elementary school where they, like, make you pull apart the cotton balls and, like, glue it to paper?
I hated those.
And it gets stuck to your
Please stop. Please stop.
Okay. I like to copy the way certain people speak and act. It helps me appear more normal.
I don't like this test
I
anymore.
don't either. Like, I don't do it excessively. I do with certain people.
I do it when I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I sit there and I'm like, yeah.
Literally at school. Because you kind of had to do it. Did you just get flashbacks?
Yeah. I'm gonna go cry in a corner now. Guys,
I'm about
I have
to.
a cold, so just ignore it. Bailey got me sick.
Okay, it's not my fault the weather has been changing, like...
Bailey got me sick.
Both of your parents are sick, too.
Bailey got me sick.
You can think that. You can think
Literally,
that.
my entire family was sick but me. And then you. And then, like, everyone at work has the flu.
Huh?
I didn't get my flu shot this year, so I'm kind of f***ed. Sorry.
Go get it now.
There's no point.
Yeah.
It can be very intimidating for me to talk to more than one person at the same time.
Like giving a speech?
No,
Sort of
like,
situation,
in,
or
a
like...
conversation.
Okay. I feel like I'm really in a position where I am doing that. Like, I mean, sometimes, but like... Usually I just focus on one person.
I get overwhelmed and then I don't know what's going on, so then I just zone out.
No, but like when I was younger, yeah.
So then I don't have to... Is this ADHD? This is just ADHD.
I think so. Maybe. I have to act normal to please other people and make them like me.
I don't care about pleasing other people.
So, do you not act normal?
I just act
Okay,
like
what is
myself.
normal?
That is true.
Like, 'cause that's a very, like, relative term, like,
Yeah.
being normal.
Yeah.
So, like, no. Meeting new people is usually easy for me.
I'm better at it than you.
You are.
Guys, I make a friend everywhere I go, but I don't like talking to new people.
That makes no sense.
Literally.
Like,
No,
what?
literally.
What?
I hate talking to new people.
But then you're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Hi. Like,
You saw me out... Oh, they never saw that video, but you saw me at Hobby Lobby.
oh my god, the girl with the dog? Yeah, there's a lady with a dog.
was.
Yeah.
I did talk to her, and then the cashier.
Yes, because you said you would give her a job recommendation. You cannot make this up.
Or I went to Victoria's Secret, and I talked to the girl for like 20 minutes. Like the cashier.
What?
Yeah. I went with Naomi, and Naomi was just kind of standing there, and she was like, I don't like talking to new people. And then I was just talking to her for like 20 minutes.
And then you turn and be like, oh my god, I hate talking to new people.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like talking to new people. I just find it easy. Do
What
you
is
know what I
wrong
mean?
with
I
you?
don't know. But do you know what I mean?
like, I know what you mean, but like,
Because,
not
like, you know I don't like
personally.
talking to new people.
Yeah, but you are your mother's child. Whether you like it or not.
My mom is such a people's person. It's insane.
It's low-key scary, but like, good
It's,
for her.
like,
Honestly, good for you, Jana.
She's a party person. Like, she loves throwing parties.
I'm
She
so
loves
sad
doing
y'all
all
aren't
stuff.
having your New Year's party. Because I would have came.
That's what Elena's being inappropriate again.
When are you not? Okay, next question. After I just cut out Alana's nasty remark. I get highly confused when someone interrupts me when I'm talking about something I'm very interested in. Are you confused?
I do get confused.
Wait, what? Okay. It's difficult for me to understand how other people are feeling when we are talking. I like having a conversation with several people, for instance, around a dinner table at work or school. I know I switched those, but...
I don't like having conversations like that.
Like, when we would be at, like, lunch and stuff, those were...
I only talk to you.
Yeah, you do. And Emma. But usually Emma was, like, studying. I'm just not noticing that.
Like, I would talk to, like, other people, but I would only talk to them, like, one-on-one. Like,
yeah.
I never did, like...
I'm more of a one-on-one person anyway.
I never did, like, the talk to the entire table.
I'm trying to think if I ever did. I low-key don't even remember high school half the time. I'm just like, right. I've blocked most of it out.
She's like, oh, I remember that. No.
Like, I think I do. My twisted version.
I take things too literally and often miss what people are trying to say.
No.
I did when I was younger, I think.
I mean, you didn't really understand what raining cats and dogs was.
Okay, but I don't understand, like, the need for that. Why do we need that? Like, why do you have to say, oh my gosh, it's raining cats and dogs?
To spice up the conversation.
Can't you just say, oh my gosh, it's, like, storming outside? Like, I don't understand why you have to be like, it's raining cats and dogs. No, it's not. It's raining really hard. Do you know what I mean though?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need that extra stuff. Just say it's a monsoon. I would rather you tell me that there is a monsoon outside than you tell me that it's raining cats and dogs.
I don't know, man.
Like,
I just don't think you like to spice up conversations personally.
I just don't find the need for them.
Okay, whatever you say.
It's very difficult for me to understand when someone is embarrassed or jealous.
I understand those emotions too, personally.
Some ordinary textures that do not bother others feel very offensive when they touch my skin.
That is very offensive.
Yeah. I get extremely upset when the way I like to do things is suddenly changed. I don't like when my routine is changed.
I don't really have a routine.
I don't have like a set routine, but like, I'm very busy.
Yeah.
Just as a person. And when I'm not busy, then it's like, I don't know what to do.
Right.
Like, even on break, I've been very busy.
Yeah.
Like, yesterday was really the first day that I've, like, been home. I took a nap on the couch yesterday. It was actually lovely.
I keep looking over and you're just like...
I keep on, like, inching over.
Yeah, either
here.
you're up here...
Or I'm, like, right here.
Or, like, all the way over here. Because, like, I'll be editing and I'm like... I don't know how to frame this. Because you're just like...
She's like, where are you?
I can't find you.
I have never wanted or needed to have other people call... Hold on. I have never wanted or needed to have what other people call an intimate relationship.
No. I've never... Yeah, so no.
Yeah.
Go eat your grapes under the fucking table.
Fuck off. Guys, have y'all ever heard I think it's Latino tradition, where you eat grapes underneath the table. So you eat 12 grapes and under the minute that it turns 12 a.m. So then when you eat the grapes, yeah, you eat them really quickly. And then once you eat the grapes, then it's like supposed to bring you luck into the new year of getting a boyfriend. I'm doing that this year because I've never done it. And I tried to do it last year, but I had to work.
No grapes for you.
I need to go buy grapes.
She needs to prepare, guys.
It is difficult for me to start and stop a conversation. I need to keep it going until I'm finished. No, I don't care if the conversation ends.
Yeah.
I speak with a normal rhythm. Do I speak with a normal rhythm?
I think so. Do I?
Yeah? Is it talking about... This is gonna sound really bad. Is it talking about, like, how Sheldon speaks?
I think so.
Where it's like, Penny. Penny.
Penny.
Penny. Like, you know how he speaks and he's like...
very
I'm
rhythmic.
okay.
Yeah, it's like...
I think we talk at normal rhythms.
Yeah. No, someone's gonna be watching this and be like your therapist is gonna be like, oh honey. Oh honey.
Hi. The same sound, color, and texture can suddenly change from very sensitive to very dull. What does that mean? I'm gonna say never true.
Yeah, I don't.
Never.
We can't be wasting time.
The phrases "I've got you under my skin" makes me uncomfortable. What does that mean?
I've got
what
you
does
under
that
my skin.
mean?
It's like they bother you. Like, oh, they're getting under your skin. They're getting on your nerves.
Why do you need that?
Okay, just say true now and when I was young. And
It doesn't make me uncomfortable. I just don't understand why you need to say that.
Because you're just a very straightforward person, I guess. Sometimes the sound of a word or a high-pitched noise can be painful to my ears. No. Like a high-pitched noise?
I have noise-canceling earbuds that I wear to parties.
Remember that one time I started snapping and you were
Stop. She was...
This is gonna make me sound like an awful person, but at lunch one time...
She was snapping in my ears, guys.
No, because you were like, snapping makes me really uncomfortable, and I just went like, I'm not gonna actually do it. Because I did feel really bad, because like after that you were just like...
I was overstimulated.
I was like, oh no.
I was like,
I broke her.
just because it's like a lot of noise in my ears.
No, because Brooklyn was like, what did you do to her? Don't know.
I was just like, I was fine. I was just overstimulated.
It's like 1,000-yard stare. You were just like you had been like been in the trenches.
She broke me, guys.
I did.
It's because she was snapping a lot.
I just have that time.
Oh my gosh, it's hot in here. Wait, we're rolling down the window.
That's how you fucking turn it on without it turning on all the way. I didn't know that.
Oh. If you hear stuff, it's just because it's so stuffy.
She's getting overstimulated. I am an understanding type of person.
Yeah? I do not connect with I do connect with characters in movies.
I didn't when I was younger, but I do now.
Oh, I do, and I cry every time they die. I am a crier. And like I just sit there and I cry. Like, oh my gosh. If you haven't watched or read the Harry Potter series and you don't want spoilers, skip now.
Skip to this time code right here.
Yes.
Okay.
When Severus Snape died.
Severus?
And this was before that I read the books. So I was like watching the movies and reading the books. So like I would watch the movie and then I would go back and read the book. I don't know why I did that.
I did it the other way around.
Yeah.
And then I gave up reading.
That's really sad. But I literally, when Snape died, I sat there and I sobbed. And when I tell you I sobbed, it was like a guttural, like, sob. And when Fred died, sobbed. And then when I went and read the book, because I would watch the movie, then I would read the book, I would be sat on, like, my couch. And we used to have, like, an elbow couch, or, like, an L couch. And I would be sat, like, right here in the corner of the couch.
Yeah.
I would sit there and I would sob and sob and sob and sob. Yeah. Like.
Yeah. The thing with Harry Potter, though, it's like you get to know these characters over years of their lives. So it's like.
But like Sir Snape, you would hate. And then you don't realize that you like him until like the very end.
Yeah.
Like he dies and then you get his memories and you're like, oh, he was protecting because he loved Lily. So he's protecting Harry. And I just sat there and I cried.
Yeah, that.
Also, look at my nails.
Okay. Next question. I cannot tell when someone is flirting with me. Say when I was younger.
Oh. My aunt's trying to get together. Wait, what was the question?
See. I cannot tell when someone is flirting with me.
That guy scared me. I can see in my mind exact details. An exact details thing. What does that mean?
Like you can like picture stuff in your mind.
I can't picture anything in my mind.
Really? So it has a name.
Like, if I close my eyes, it's just black.
Yeah. It's like you're actually seeing something, but like in your mind you can like envision things. Like, so if I said like vision a red apple, you can't like...
I can't see it.
Oh.
Like, I know what a red apple looks like, but like I can't see it.
Helen can't do that either. And she loves reading, so I'm like, that's really strange. Because it's like you can't...
I thought you meant Helen Keller. I was like, well, obviously.
Obviously she can see. No. But yeah, no, we were talking about it and I was just like, okay, but like how do you... Because I feel like my thing with reading, it's like I can like picture it.
Oh, I can't picture reading. That's why I like books with such like good detail, because like I can't picture it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Because like in my mind, I don't know what anyone looks like. Like if I read the series of Unfortunate Events before the show came out. I had no idea what any of those characters looked like. Oh. I couldn't imagine what they looked like in my brain until the series came out, and then I watched it. I was like, oh yeah, that's what he looks like. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like there's a disconnect. Maybe I didn't cook long enough. Well, I didn't cook long enough, so maybe that's why. So I can't do that. I keep lists of things that interest me even if they have no practical use.
Train schedules.
That's what Hassan knows.
He knows the train?
Yeah, and he lives in LA. So there's like no trains.
No.
But he knows when like trains come.
Oh, that's good for him.
So, do you do that?
No.
Okay, that's good. I don't either.
That's good. Do you want me to read? Because it looks like you're struggling.
I can't see. Guys.
Okay. When I feel overwhelmed by my senses, I have to isolate myself and shut them down. I know what your answer is.
What does that even mean? I go and hide, guys.
Yeah.
I hid in my room during my grad party.
I feel like they don't specify if this is like an often occurrence or just like circumstantial, because like a lot of this stuff everybody does.
I hid in my room during my grad party. After you left and like Ryan, Bella, and Naomi came, I literally was like, can we go in my room for like 10 minutes? And they were like, yeah, let's go. And I went and hid in my room. And then everyone found me and it pissed me off. They came in my room.
Get out. Get out. I did it when I was younger for sure, but like I like to talk things over with my friends. What? But I can't be the one to initiate the conversation.
Yeah, I was like, did you like my...
No, I do like to talk things over. I'm just like, I don't want to initiate an awkward conversation if someone doesn't want to have it, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, what things are we talking? Is it like deep stuff or like just...
Bailey doesn't like talking about our emotions.
That is... We can discuss that at a later date. So... Next question. I cannot tell if someone is interested or bored with what I'm saying. I usually can.
Yeah.
It can be very hard to read someone's face, hand, and body movements when they are talking. The same thing, like, moods or temperatures can feel very different to me at different times. Yes.
Do you ever feel like your body, like, if you have something on, and then it feels amazing one day, so then you go and wash it, and then after you wash it, you put it on, like, 2 days later, and it feels disgusting on your skin?
Not to that extent.
Like, it feels so bad, like I can't even have it touch my skin. So then I wash it again, and then the next time I wear it, it feels fine.
Oh. Can't say I've had that experience.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so I feel very comfortable with the dating and being in social situations with others. What the fuck does that mean? What does that look? Okay, sure.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been in a relationship.
I try to be as helpful as I can with... I try to be as helpful as I can when other people tell me their personal problems. I try.
But do you go to fix things? Like, are you immediately like, let's fix this?
No. Like, not immediately. Like, later I'll be like, okay.
How
if it's
can we
still
fix
like...
this? I have guy friends who, like, I've told them one of my problems or when I'm upset about something, and they immediately go to, like, okay, let's do this, this, and this to fix it. I'm like, no, I don't want to fix it right now.
No, you gotta, like, process.
Yeah. I was like, I'm just telling you this. And I've been looked at and they're like, what do you mean you're telling me this? Like, you have to fix it. You said, you told me a problem, we can fix it. And I was like, no, I'm, like, still processing it. I'm still, like, figuring it out. I don't have to fix it in this moment. Because this moment, it's bothering me. In this moment, I will fix it later. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's really funny. Because guys usually go to, like, fixing it.
Yeah, I don't know. But I'm not like, let's fix it now. Like, we can fix it later. I have been told I have an unusual voice. For example, flat, monotone, childish, or high-pitched. Okay, I've always been told I have a monotone voice. And it's like,
do.
I try.
You've gotten better.
Yeah.
Since I've known you, guys, we realize that we've known each other for like 4 years.
Yeah. Also, like, it depends on how comfortable I am with you. Like, if I don't know you, I'm just like, whatever.
She doesn't talk. I've not been told that. I don't think I have a monotone voice.
No. Sometimes a thought or a subject gets stuck in my mind and I have to talk about it, even if no one is interested. I do certain things with my hands over and over again, like flapping twirling sticks or strings, waving things by my eyes. Remember, did I put it in the out of context? You were... No, because you were doing it for a long time. And I was just like, what is she doing? Because it was like aggressive. I was like, oh, okay.
I don't know. It was just like, in my head, I was like, oh.
Fun times.
Is that stupid?
Yeah, you were stimming. You were stimming hard.
My thing is, it's probably ADHD.
Yeah, like, because the thing with this test, it's like, also, autism and ADHD symptoms are like, they overlap a lot of the time. So, like, yeah. I've never been interested in what most people I know consider interesting. Yeah? Sure. I'm considered a compassionate type of person. I would say so.
I would say so too.
I get along with other people by following a set of specific rules that help me to look normal.
No?
Who's setting the rules?
God.
It is very difficult for me to work and function in groups.
I hate group projects.
I do too, because, like, you can't really make people do it.
Most of the people I was with, too.
Yeah.
Like, I did it all.
Like, because I'm also such a perfectionist, it's like, I have to do everything or nothing. You know?
I was so
When I'm talking to someone, it is hard to change the subject if the other person does it, so I... Okay. Rewind.
Hold on. When I'm talking to someone, it is hard to change the subject. If the other person does so, I get very upset and confused.
Okay, no.
I get confused. Cause then I'm like, wait, what are we talking about again?
No, literally every time Ellen, she'd be like, wait, so, like... who's doing what?
Bailey will say something, and I'll be saying something. And in my brain, I'm like, I know I'm done talking, but then I'm like, oh, do I have something else to add? But then Bailey's onto a different conversation, so then I'm sitting there like, yeah. Wait, what?
Like, hold on, can we, like...
Backtrack. Cause it's just hard to follow a conversation sometimes.
I can't agree with that.
You can or can't?
I can.
Okay.
Okay, sometimes I have to cover my ears to block out painful noises, like vacuum cleaners, or people talking too much or too loudly.
Can we not? I don't like this anymore.
This was all her idea.
This really was, but then
Girl, get in the frame.
No. But then I didn't realize. Cause like I do that in movies.
Did you ever do that during lunch?
Yeah.
I used to do it when I was in here.
See, my thing
But I
is,
thought it was funny.
I also went to like, my old school was so big that we had over like 200 kids in the cafeteria at once.
Yeah, that's how it was at my old school.
So then I'd be like,
I feel like everyone did that though.
yeah, but also like during movies when it's too loud, what am I doing? The entirety of Long Legs. During the suspenseful moments of Speak No Evil.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, it was silent.
Huh?
It was like mostly silent. Or no, like when they were like shooting at the house.
I was so stressed.
Okay, when they were like trying to break back into the house, that was...
It was loud.
Okay, yeah, it was.
It was loud.
I will admit it was really loud.
Okay, so I'm not...
You're not tripping,
It's
but
normal.
It is normal. I can chat and make small talk with people.
I hate small talk. I can do it, but I hate small talk.
Okay, sometimes things that should feel painful are not. For instance, when I hurt myself or burn my hand on the stove.
I think it hurts, but it doesn't hurt as bad as some people say. Like, it's like, oh, that kind of hurt.
Yeah. I personally don't feel that way, but...
What do you feel?
Pain?
Like, it hurts, but it's not like... Maybe you should have a really high pain tolerance.
Yeah, I mean, it also depends, like, what the pain is.
Like, I mean, like, I burned myself in the popper at work, and it's like, oh, that kind of hurt. But it's not like,
I mean,
like,
yeah,
even for this, like, this one.
Was that with the curling iron?
No, that was with the popper at work.
Right.
And I, like, burnt myself
It's
on the
looking better, though. I haven't seen it in a
It
while.
does. It's very much lightened up.
Mm-hmm.
Because it used to be purple.
Yeah.
So I have, like, a scar, I guess, where I burned myself.
It's like half of your forearm.
It's...
You probably can't really even see it in the camera.
You can't.
But, like,
It's that big.
yeah.
So I burned myself at work, and when I did it, I was like, oh, that kind of hurt. But then I continued doing what I was doing instead of immediately going and putting burn gel on it because it didn't hurt that bad.
But the thing is like, burns don't hurt bad till, like, after.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, yeah, it hurts, but, like, it's not... But I also could just have a higher pain.
You probably do.
Yeah, it just depends on the person.
Yeah. Okay, when talking to someone, I have a hard time telling when it is my turn to talk or to listen. I'm considered a loner by those who know me best. Yeah.
You are, yes.
I'm working on it.
Guys, she's getting better.
I'm getting better. Okay, I usually speak in a normal tone. Yeah? Yeah. I like things to be exactly the same day after day. Even small changes in my routines upset me. No. How to make friends and socialize is a mystery to me. Yes. I mean, it's not like a mystery. Like, I know how. I'm just, like, not good at it. So, like... I mean, I guess not. Or when I was younger, I'll say. Yeah. It calms me to spin around or to rock in a chair when I'm feeling stressed. The way I can tell what your answers are by, like, your reaction to the question. Like... If I am in a place where there are many smells, textures to feel, noises, or bright lights, I feel anxious or frightened. Frightened?
I feel anxious.
Are you frightened?
Not frightened.
Are you spooked?
No, I'm spooked when it's really loud.
Mm-hmm. I can tell when someone says one thing but means something else. Usually.
Yes.
I have a really high bullshit, like, radar, so, like, I can tell when someone's lying. Usually. Unless it's...
See, my thing is, I'll say things with a straight face, so people can't tell if I'm bullshitting them or if I'm telling them the truth.
I do that sometimes, too. But usually I mean what I say.
Like, someone looked... Oh, what did I say? Like, someone looked at me and I had told him earlier, oh yeah, I don't like that. And then he was like, oh, I love it. Or he was saying something and he asked me again. I was like, no, it's my favorite thing on planet Earth. No, I love it. And then people look at me and they're like, are you telling the truth? And I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Usually when it's like, for sure, it's like, okay.
And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, do we not know what sarcasm is anymore?
For sure.
Like, for sure. Or like, I looked at this guy and was like, guys, or I'll do the thing to Mama where I go, if I'm on the phone with you and she says hello, I'll go, oh, she doesn't say hi.
Yeah.
And then Mama gets so mad. And I go, oh, she says she
hates you.
And I go, she says she hates you.
Poor Mama.
And she's sitting there, she's like, what are you talking about? That's so rude. Or like, Mama will say, hi, Bailey. And I go, oh, Mama didn't say hi. She said she literally hates you. She said you're her least favorite person on planet Earth.
Yeah.
People think I'm being for real. I feel like I sound like I'm joking.
You do to me.
Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like, read the bullshit. Come on, guys. Get with the times. It's called sarcasm.
Yeah, it is. Okay, question 69. I like to be myself as much as I can.
Yes.
I do. Do I do that? To be determined. Okay, since high school, yeah.
I was still myself
since we graduated.
during high school.
I tried.
I was still myself, I just didn't cuss.
Yeah. You did, just quietly.
Yeah. I would just sit there and I'm like, what the... And then they would look at me and they're like,
what did he say?
Who said that?
I don't say bad words.
I keep my thoughts stacked in my memory like they are on filing cards. And I pick out the ones that I need by looking through the stack, finding the right ones. Or another unique way.
No.
Yes. I feel like everybody, like... I compartmentalize.
How are your thoughts?
I forget half of them.
How are your thoughts in a filing cabinet?
Oh, they're like in the back of my mind. They're back there.
Your mind isn't going like all the time?
Well, it is, but it's like there's certain, like...
Does your mind ever feel like loud?
Yeah.
Like...
When I'm trying to go to sleep, yeah.
I did this thing in therapy and we did like... It was some martial arts thing and it was like... It made my brain quiet. And like, I couldn't like... My brain was quiet. And my brain is never quiet. It's like...
Interesting.
Like, I literally have the Apata song playing in my mind right now. And then, like, I'm thinking about what I'm doing tonight. And I'm thinking about this test right now. And I'm thinking about what we're going to do for, like, next week's episode. All at the same time. Now, do you understand why I'm overwhelmed half the time?
Yeah.
Like, there's always something, like, my brain is constantly going.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right now, I literally hear the Apata song in my head.
Okay, now I do too, now that you've mentioned it.
Like, I just hear it. Is that not normal?
I always have a song in my head.
No, but, like, are there not multiple thoughts in your brain at once?
Yeah, but not as many as yours.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, okay. The same sound sometimes seems very loud or very soft, even though I know it has not changed. I enjoy spending time eating and talking with my family and friends.
Yeah?
I can't tolerate things I dislike, like textures, smells, sounds, or colors.
Okay.
I get over it.
I don't like to be hugged or held.
I do.
I do.
When I go somewhere, I have to follow a familiar route, or I can get very confused or upset.
I'm just directionally challenged.
Yeah.
I still use a GPS to get to your house.
I think I can get to yours, because it's just a straight shot, and then...
Yeah. I still have to use a GPS to get to your house.
That's okay. It's difficult to figure out what other people expect of me.
Mm-mm.
No. I like to have close friends. Doesn't everybody? I mean, maybe some people don't. People tell me that I give too much detail.
If you're
I
my
feel like it's the opposite.
If you're my friend, you get all the details.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm often told that I ask embarrassing questions. I tend to point out other people's mistakes. No?
Score.
Okay. That was the final question.
Oh, I went down.
Oh, you went down? Okay, what's your score?
I got an 86.
I got a 53.
How did I get down? Maybe I'm just more mentally like, okay now.
That easily could be why. Okay, what's the subtotals? Language subtotal is a 6.
I got a 5.
Social relatedness subtotal 28.
I got a 27. I beat you.
Sensory motor subtotal 9.
I got a 37.
Okay. Circumscribed interests 10.
17.
Okay.
So
What does it
we're
mean?
like, you got a what?
A 53. So,
Okay. So you have some autistic traits, but likely not autistic. Then I got 86, so we're just gonna round that up to 90.
yeah.
I have stronger indications of autism, although non-autistics may score as high.
Okay.
It could just mean I have ADHD,
Yeah.
which I do have ADHD. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So we don't have any new diagnoses.
No. So 10 years from now, we will take this again and see what happens. Or we could make it a yearly thing. Like every year.
Take the
Take the
autism
test
test
again.
every year.
We could take like other personality quizzes.
We did better than Hassan.
We did.
Is that still recording, or because
Shit!
I closed it, it means that it quit recording?
I would. Yeah,
It's
she's still going.
Okay.
Okay. So,
How many minutes have we got?
almost an hour.
Okay. Good, because I have to pee. Alright, guys. Do you have a hot cake?
I already said my hot cake.
The straws should be
straws.
longer.
Yeah, they should.
Holidays. I feel like the last couple months of the year, there's so many holidays at once.
No, yeah.
Because it's like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's.
Our birthdays, Halloween,
Yeah.
then, yeah.
It's just a lot the last couple months, and I wish they were more spread out.
Honestly, I feel like the most canon events happen between the months of October and December.
Yeah. I've had a couple happen this November.
Same.
Mm-hmm. Ah!
Pata.
Alright, guys. Well, we will see you next week. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. We hope you have a good New Year's Day. We hope you had a good Christmas.
Yes. Hope you got everything you wanted.
Yes.
Got to spend time with your family.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. And if you don't even like that, happy Wednesday. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Go to work. Have a good time. I work New Year's Day. I work at 8 a.m. Yeah. Yes. So yes.
Get that bag.
All right, guys. We will see you next week for another podcast. Bye.
Bye.